smack. Was doing real good in life, got indicted, they got all bad. Niggas knowing they can't walk around my hood without a hard pass. He stopped being stingy with the lean.
Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
Right.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP?
Come
Why are
on
you gonna
now.
be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
That's good. But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA
Right.
players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis. Right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Look, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent, I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how
I can see that.
inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But
Not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash? The
anytime
more and more I think
soon.
about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting. So I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you
You
can't
spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national
I
television.
don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you gotta be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for...
Mm-hmm.
Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Try and ride your coattails.
And,
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Chef Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my lead here. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Come on. Bro, with all due respect, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time. but
Somewhat.
You don't think... Come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. And my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Shit, come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know, and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Or y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion, that I can promise you. I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. He is who he is. So when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. That's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Graham. Terrific game against Houston. And the Bucks making a change here. Thomas has checked in. So the Nets making a switch here. And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Kevin Durant. Edmund Sumner is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Yuta Watanabe. And it's Warren in at the three, the small forward. Back to Sumner. Outside Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Ingles comes in for Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Goes back up. Portis, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Warren. With the 7-footer. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple of years in the G League proving himself, The questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Here's Thomas. And it's all from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Here's Sumner. It's not going to go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And think about this. That game was really a coin toss. They were fortunate to have survived and picked up the win.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence.
Here's Thomas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joe Ingles.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ibaka, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Milwaukee in the lead. Beyond the arc. Thomas misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Here's Sumner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And for the Bucks, they're shooting only 37% early. Here's Thomas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Thomas has got 9. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Here's Watanabe. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 11-3 run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And he drops the first. Carter, he's checked in for the Bucks.
At the line for Milwaukee.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Picked it out of midair to the middle. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. It's deflected, and they get it back. Portis gets the bucket. Here's Thomas. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have
19. And here come your forward.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Javon Carter. Chris Middleton is out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Drew Holiday comes in for Carter. Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 10 points.
Kevin Durant's silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead. Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Timeout called. Brooklyn This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie.
We know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
That's his third personal foul.
And that one misses. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Thomas. Over to the wing. Pass to Simmons. Here's Watanabe. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thomas, that's good.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Here's Simmons. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Here's Claxton. Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. 15 seconds left in the first half. Thomas. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Nets. Cameron Thomas.
And so he hits both. Antetokounmpo with it. And that's not going to go. The clock runs.
With the score, your Bucks 46, the Nets 39.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Ingles comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Thomas in for Holiday. And the Nets also making a change. Watanabe's checked in for Simmons. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. On the floor for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Yuta Watanabe. And it's Durant in at the 3. Curry passes to Harris. Clock at 6. Durant against Ingles. For the lead. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 1.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Thomas from the arc. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got 19 points.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Here's Watanabe. Now here's Durant. Back to Watanabe. Here's Durant. Ingles defending. Durant against Ingles. Durant, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Tipped. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. What's up? And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for Allen. And the Nets also making a change. Simmons is checked in. That free throw good from Middleton. And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, B.A., it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Launches a three. Rebound Brooklyn. There's a minute 17 left in the third. The three from Curry. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Thomas. 4-3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Simmons has got 11 points.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Simmons. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Here's Thomas. The three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Durant for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 9 rebounds now.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Out on his own on the break for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Thomas in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
That one misses. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Thomas. Kept alive. Lopez. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And here's Curry for three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Yes, it's good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Durant with it. Durant covering to the paint. Here's Claxton, and he jams it home with authority.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Pass to Thomas. From deep. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Curry for three. And the Nets another three.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Outside Holiday. Here's Thomas. He's covered by Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
Down low. Here's Claxton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Thomas from deep three-point range. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
There's been no question as to which team is attacking the offensive glass harder.
Simmons with it. The three from Curry. Holiday grabs the miss. Here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 6-point Bucks lead.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead. He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes.
Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to